Story or Demon Science. It's me, Speckles here, coming to another video. In this video, I am, making SAO characters as Golems. I used, correctly, I did them in the following order of Keto, Alice, Asuna, and then Klein. They look like some of my original Golems, but they are Golems. They're supposed to be plain creatures. So without further ado, let's roll intro, let's get into this video, and let's go. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Hey everyone, it's me, Karma, and well, it's been a while since I last went over some creatures, well, Golems in general, so I decided to go over some Golems I've discovered a long time ago. I'm just now regathering some files and got more information on them. Since the reason why they are so weird looking, and they look like regular Golems. First one, creature name is Dual Crystal Armed Golem. Most common name is Dual Crystal Golem. The reason being is Dual Crystal Weapon, sorry. The reason why they're called that is because they have, well, 3 types of crystals. Their eye, and then 2 blade-like crystals on each arm. Well, 1 on each arm. One is a light blue color with a, that is shaped like a diamond on the tip. And the other is long, bulky, and maybe a little bit slimmer depending on which one you look at. Each one's other blade, they all have the same types of blades, but they can vary in size. Their main body and their legs, chest, and upper arms are all made up of some type of dark blue rock, whereas their lower arms and feet and head are made up of pretty much regular old rock. It's a quite interesting thing, and their eye is actually a full-on black crystal, which, trust me, for a Golem is quite rare because the most common color is red. But that's not where these things are really simple. They weigh around 2 tons, so it's pretty heavy. And by Golem standards, it's pretty average. But this thing has speed and agility unmatched by any other Golem. Like, you put the thing up against any other Golem you can think of, besides that slime one I went over. That thing would whoop this thing's arse in a heartbeat. This thing would most likely win, like the Crystal Golem I talked to you about. That electrical one. It could whip that guy in a fight like no tomorrow. And I have met some that are named. One has a human son named Kito. Well, real name is Kazuto, but he just prefers to be called Kito as a nickname. It's a lot easier to remember. But just to say, they have the abilities to use both crystals, and both crystals are able to summon some. And for the record, as they get older, one changes from energy to ice energy base, and the other one stays as a regular old black one. So trust me, it can get really dangerous around them. Let's get to the next one. Okay, for the next one, it is a Golem that I've never really seen before. This one is actually made of some type of gold-colored rock. I've looked at the rock, I can't really find anything that's similar to it. It's like a different element. It has some properties of gold, being very dense, but it's very strong. Not very soft. I've had a fragment of it, I've been into it, it just sprouted. It didn't even barely made a dent in it. And this thing's entire, mostly the thing's entire body is made up of it. It has shoulder pads, and its upper arms, and the lower part of it, the lower arms, are made up of it. And same thing with its waist, mostly of its body, and its upper legs, and the lower part of its lower legs. Pretty much all of that is color, is this gold, like, yellow color. The rocks are connecting its upper body to its waist, the part right below the head, and the parts between the upper arm and the lower arm, and the parts where the knees are. They're all this weird blue color that looks like lapis lazuli, but it is just rock. It's just powerful. I think it's all magic based because they're all really densely, very heavy, weighing around 1.5 tons in total for this thing. And for the record, its claws and its feet and the main head of it is all regular rock colored, but it has a blue colored head, blue colored eye, which is, like I already stated, quite rare. And if you were to take the color of most of its body, the yellow color, and then shift it into a lighter one, that's pretty much for its crystal weapon. And the crystals are known as flower crystals because it has the ability to release this type of flower from it. It is very powerful. You can create storms using it. Oh, and I forgot to mention the name. The name is Flower Petal Knight Crystal Weapon Golem, or simply Flower Petal Knight Golem, because these things are mostly used in armies because in the wild they have a code of conduct that's very similar to that of a knight. So yeah, these are all very powerful creatures. By far, this one's gotta be the third strongest. Well, yeah, third strongest after the next one. Well, technically, to be honest, the one after the next one, I believe the last one is. I'll tell you, just so you know, I have the strongest. I would rank the first one I went over, the first strongest, and not sharing a place with any of them. The second, this one's the third strongest. It shares a spot. Let's get to the next one. Now for the next one, it is a golem known as the Lightning Flash Crystal Weapon Golem, or Lightning Flash Golem. They look pretty much like your regular golem. There's a lot lighter rocks, but their lower arm and their claw toes and their one claw arm is pretty much that of a regular rock, and their eye crystal resembles that of a dark brown color. That's even rarer, so that you can tell that these golems are quite rare. And what makes it even rarer is the giant heaping crystal on their right arm. It's pretty similar to the last one, but it's more of a lighter. It's more of a darker yellow color. And they also have the same crystals on their feet. Like the name suggests, they are very, very fast creatures. I have looked into it, and they share a common ancestor, that being the the primal earth golem, the primal golems. But they also share resemblance with primal crystal golems. You see, primal crystal golems all have the abilities of every single ancestor they have, predecessor they have. So I'll go more information on those later. But trust me, those things are stupidly powerful. Now, more facts about it are that the thing weighs in around, real quickly, a ton, because this thing actually is actually relatively slim. And this one I would rank third point A place, third point B going to the last one I talked about. And the next one I'm talking about will take the second place because of power. Well, scratch that. These two are bummed up because I thought I was going to go over that ice golem, but turns out I'm not. These two share 2A and 2B. 2A being the lightning flash golem and the flower petal night golem being 2B. This third one, well, I'm going to go over next. But trust me when I say they are stupidly fast and stupidly strong. They are faster than, well, they were supposed to be faster, but the other golems, the dual crystal weapon golem, how do you say, evolved and became faster than them. So, yeah, stupidly strong. And even in hand-to-hand combat, they're strong. Now, there are, for the record, hybrids of the dual crystal weapon and the lightning flash golem. Those two are pretty common to have children. Even the human variations are pretty common. But there are still only a few hundred of them because it's quite rare for a golem and human to have a child. So, without further ado, let's get to the next one. And this final one I'm going over today is something I would rank in third place because of its abilities. It's not as flashy as the other ones, maybe not as powerful, but certainly one of the more powerful golems. Going over, it shares a common ancestor as the Terror Speed Golem, I believe. That was an elemental. But if you were to look at look up the elemental and this golem, they would share a common ancestor because of their flame ability. I forget, it was that one golem I talked about that could shoot fire from its legs to go faster. But anyways, this one has a very slim crystal weapon that resembles that of a katana, and the top of the blade can actually ignite into flames. And it has some weirdly colored rocks which resemble that of armor. And it has a code of conduct very similar to a samurai. The lower arms are light bluish color, followed then by darker gray. Then their lower arm, and a good chunk of their upper arm is the same color, but they have like a little section, like a shoulder pad, that is that of a dark gray, darkish blue color, and their head is the same color as their lower feet, and their one claw hand, and if you were to mirror that one arm over to the other arm, it's practically the same. And the crystal's a dark red color, and they're same. It's very similar in color to the rock that's on top of their head. It's just a little bit darker. They have a glowing red eye, pretty common, and they are mostly found in the forests of Japan, practicing and honing their skills. Still, even with all the training, they can only be as strong as the rank 2B of these. So, yeah. But even then, it's quite hard for them to get that strong. Because they are just naturally made weaker than them. But trust me when I say their human variations of them could utterly mop their golem ancestors in a fight. So trust me when I say, you piss off one of these things, it ain't going to end well for anyone. Especially you, because you might actually end up causing a forest to be burnt down. But anyways, they clock in at around half a ton, well, technically a ton, but they can range from half a ton to a ton. And their heights, the first one was clocked in only around 5'5". The other one clocked in around 6 feet, followed by the lightning flash golem, clocked in around 6'1", and this one was by far the tallest of them all, clocking at 6'5". So yeah, pretty tall golems. But that's all for today. I forgot to mention the name of this last one. The creature name was Flaming Katana Crystal Weapon Golem, or Flaming Katana Crystal Weapon. It is by far a pretty common golem. Now that's all for today. See y'all next time. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I got for today's video. Until next time, subscribe today to join this podcast army, or do you want to sign it? Goodbye and peace out, everyone.